All right, good morning. How you doing, families? Mr. R2 here at Consistency is Currency. And today we're going to try something just a little bit different. And because we're trying something different, I want you to begin to look within and look within yourself. Because as you already saw, the thing is, I want you to feel it. I want you to feel this. So if there's something that resonates with you during the time of the conversation, I want you to put what that is inside the comments, because when it resonates with you, it sparks a different type of feelings. And in order for us to get to where we're going, in order for us to get to where we are about to go, we have to understand that we have to acknowledge that there are feelings involved. But what we do with our feelings could dictate where we are about to go when we understand that there is a master in the emotions on how you carry yourself. There is a master in the emotions on what you do. But don't allow your feelings to dictate where you're about to go. Don't allow those things to dictate where you are about to go. So I'm going to try something different because I want you to just focus on you. So I'm going to take away the visual part of it, and I just want you to listen to it. And I want you to look within inside of yourself and see where you are with your feelings. So feelings is a natural sense. You have your five senses. And the first sense of your five senses is actually touch. The first of the five senses is your touch, because your touch allows you to feel things. Your feelings can allow you to not get up in the morning, to say, I don't feel like getting up because I don't want to. But I want you to look at it from this perspective. If you don't get up, what blessings have you just missed out on? If you don't acknowledge that your feelings is involved in certain things, where are you at in the steps in recovering? Because your feelings have overpowered the who that you are in your feelings. How many times have you allowed your feelings to dictate the specifics on what you do because you're not feeling it? I had to look at it this because again, I will always say when I'm going through these lessons, I'm looking within and I'm learning more about myself every time that I look at it, to where oftentimes when we don't look at the root of a lot of things, then we don't understand the cause. If the root cause of what you do is based on your feelings, then you may possibly begin to make an irrational decision. Now, only those who understand that will understand that, because when you go into the definition of feelings, it goes an emotional state or reaction. It also goes into a belief, specifically of a vague or an irrational one. And going into the etymology of the word feelings, again, it goes into the conscious emotion. So where are you at in your feelings? I want you to get out of your feelings and get into the you that you are. Connect back to your dreams. Connect back to your passions. Connect back to your goals. Connect back to your visions. Because when you understand your consciousness in your feelings, because remember, your feelings is a conscious emotion. Get back into that conscious emotions, and I guarantee you it will begin to put you back into the sense of, I can understand that there are feelings that happen when I do this. Your feelings are natural. And because your feelings are natural, you have to understand when I feel this way, I react this way. So then when those things happen, you have to master your reactions because you understand that those feelings come when those things happen. And for me, I had to look at it from a real honest perspective. I was speaking with this gentleman the other day, and one thing that he he began to communicate was, remember back in the day to where your parents or some of us has said, I'm gonna take my ball and go home. Taking your ball and going home, let's use this in the analogy of our feelings. Taking your ball and going home is understanding that what you're not going to do is to allow me to change. I'm not going to allow you to change how I feel. I'm going to take my ball and go home. There is nothing that you're going to do is going to dictate to tell me that I have to stay here. So I'm going to take my ball and go home. I'm going to be the best part of me in going home. You're not going to take me out of my emotions because you want to dictate or project your feelings on me. Sometimes we're going to have to take our ball and go home because we're allowing other people's feelings to be pushed on us. And we can't do that because it's not fair to the future you. When you allow other people to put their feelings on you when those feelings are theirs and not yours. And I had to learn that. And I'm sure some of you are learning that even right now, allowing other people's feelings to dictate the who that you are. And some of us may have even got away from that, allowing other people's feelings to dictate the who that you are. I want to empower you today. Stop replacing your feelings with your excuses. Now, that can be a hard pill to swallow when you allow your feelings to replace your excuses, because some people allow their excuses to dictate where they're going. And the only way for you to deny your excuses is to deny yourself of those feelings in those moments. You're going to have to draw the line. You're going to have to draw the line so long that you have to go back to begin to be committed to where you're going, and not to be committed to other people's feelings, not to be committed to other people's reactions on you. And I want you to look at this and I want you to feel again. I want you to have the capacity to feel. I want you to allow your dreams to be your dreams, not your dreams to be dictated or predicated off of what other people feel about you and where you're supposed to be or supposed to go. It's yours. Get connected back to your passions. Get connected back to your goals. Get connected back to your visions. Get connected back to your drive. And when you get connected to your passions, your visions, your goals, and your drive, then you will be connected that much even greater to your success. Because you did not allow other people's feelings to suppress your who that you are. Don't allow other people to take away your feelings because they wanted to put their feelings on you. And when you feel like giving up, don't. Because again, those are feelings. I feel like giving up. Feeling is a moment in time. It is a belief system during the moment. That's why when people say, I feel like giving up, that is in that moment. But when you feel like that, I want you to consciously be aware of those emotions and to do something about it. Stop running your mouth more than you run your feet. When you run your feet more than you run your mouth, you will begin to get more things done because you took the feelings away from it. Feeling is a two-edged sword that you can feel great or you can feel bad about something. But I want you to understand again that your feelings is a conscious emotions that you have to begin to master, because sometimes when people put feelings on you, you begin to take on those emotional traits that you know that wasn't yours to begin with. I want you to feel this. I want you to feel how it feels to be loved again. I want you to feel how it feels to be happy. I want you to feel how it feels to be accomplished. I want you to feel how it feels to be wealthy. Wealthy within. Not wealthy from a monetary standpoint, but spiritually wealthy. Psychologically wealthy. Psychologically healthy. Because your feelings could put bad health inside of you. It's just like when you worry. The worry is an emotional trait, but worry could actually become physical and become an ulcer because you allow your feelings to peer so deep into the physical realm of you because you didn't master the conscious of the emotions that was being placed. And I want you to begin to understand that when you master the emotions of the traits that someone have strived to place on you, those were not your emotions in the first place. Get back to your emotions and get back to mastering how you feel. And when you master how you feel, it allows you to begin to understand that you do have the capacity to feel. You do have the capacity to feel again. So now when we get to this point of, I need you to feel again. You have got to the point sometimes where you felt so much that you become numb. You become so numb in your feelings that you begin to block out your blessings. You become so numb in how you react to things that you begin to block out your goals because you're no longer in the direct line of sight to the path that you know you need to be going down because you put your feelings in front of you. Your feelings could be like a wall that you put up that you even deny your own self from seeing over that wall. You've denied your own self from seeing past the obstacles. You've denied your own self from seeing past your present moment because you allow that emotional wall, or you allow those feelings to mask your level of success because you allow your excuses to master your emotions. So I want you to feel again. Take back those feelings. Take back your goals. Take back your passions. Take back your visions. Take back your drive. Take back your beliefs. Take back your love for you. Sometimes we have to look at the love that we have for us internally before we can ever begin to love again to someone else. Before we can ever begin to do better in our business, we must look at how we conduct our business of self, how we operate internally. logistically what we put in front of our eyes. From a business standpoint, people want you to market, but how are you marketing to yourself? Are you reading to yourself? Are you putting yourself in a position to be as visible and vulnerable? Sometimes we have to understand that our feelings is where we can start, but our feelings is not where we should end. And I want you to feel again. Peace.